After we start emergency generator, we need to start the start air system. This is start our air system on board ship. We have air compressor number 1. We have air compressor number 2. At the same time, we do have our emergency air compressor. Now we need to start our emergency air compressor first before we start either air compressor number 1 or air compressor number 2. Before we start our emergency air compressor, we need to drain the unwanted material in our system such as water. We also need to drain, open the valve here and close the valve back. We also have to drain in the air bottle unwanted water in the system. Open and close the valve again. After we drain unwanted water in the system, like emergency generator, emergency air compressor also we can start using the button, panel button, or using the hand pump. Here, before we start, we need to open a valve to the air bottle here and valve here to connect to the diesel generator number 1 and also diesel generator number 2. After we open all the valve required, we need to change the remote mode to the local mode so that we can start our emergency air compressor. Now we can start our emergency air compressor. As you can see here, our emergency air compressor is start running. The motor running and the cooling part is also running. The fan here is running. So air temperature in our system is getting higher and higher. Now 32 degree centigrade. And then the pressure in our emergency air system is around 1.9 bar. We need to wait until the pressure build up from 22 bar to 32 bar. The pressure is increasing. Now is 4.36 bar. The temperature is also increasing. Now is 37 degree centigrade. We need to wait quite some time before our system achieving the needed pressure. The temperature now is increasing to almost 40 degree centigrade, and our pressure inside the air bottle, emergency air bottle, is 7.94 bar. Now 8 bar. The pressure is still low because the working pressure is supposed to be around 22 to 32 bar. Okay, now the current pressure in our emergency air bottle is around 10 bar. We need another half. So while waiting, we need to change our local mode to the remote. The timing to fulfill the pressure inside the emergency air bottle is as good as real. So it achieving 13 bar right now. The temperature inside our air system is 44 degrees C. As you can see here, this is our emergency air bottle is connected to safety valve to ensure that the air bottle will not explode if excessive pressure build up in this system. So emergency valve will release pressure here to ensure our emergency air bottle is in the correct pressure. The pressure now is built up to 16 bar. We need to wait for a while. Now our pressure achieve almost 18 bar. Now it's achieving almost 19 bar. The specification here for our emergency air compressor pressure, the working pressure is around 22 to 32 bar. Now the pressure is almost 20 bar. We need to wait a bit. Until it achieves 22 bar. So in this case, the motor will start running if we achieve the pressure 22 bar until 32 bar. If the pressure become lower, the emergency air compressor will start automatically to fill the pressure back until it achieves a working condition pressure. The pressure is considered low, L here. Now, if the system achieves the calibrated pressure, it will change from L to A. So now we can start our diesel generator number 1 or diesel generator number 2. Okay guys, thank you for listening. Till we meet again in the next module.